to the game, everybody. Okay, everybody. Here's our chart so far. So this one, we got the percent, the whole number, the angle of sector, and if it's rounded, yeah, because the numbers that I gave here, they're just rounded. Dapat everything should be equivalent to 360. Pero, hindi pwede ganon. Kasi po, although it's okay if it were like this, kasi it still fits my protractor. The only problem lang there is, hindi siya equivalent to 360. We got the sum of 356. So, kulang. So, dapat we should use the real numbers. Okay? Now, to get the circumference. To get the circumference and the area of the sector of all these sectors, it's very easy lang. Just follow along. Remember, to get the circumference of one circle, it's always pi times the diameter equals circumference. So, first, let's get the measure of the diameter. You remember our diameter that we got a while ago that measures 14 cm. Tama. Ito yun. 14 cm. Dito. Basta 14 cm ay yung diameter. So, therefore, it's gonna be, here's the formula that we're gonna put in for circumference, alright? Yan. And our answer is supposed to be 43.96. Okay? Now we need to get the arc of the circles. To get the arcs of the circles, it's very easy. Diba, remember, we can do this formula in two ways. It's either we do radian formula theta or radius times the angle that you want, theta. Diba? Theta means the angle that you want. Like, for example, we have 122 degrees times pi divided by 180. Okay? So, that's what you do. Alright? So, this is how you're gonna do it. Or, you can do 3.14 times 14, then divide by, then times the angle. Okay? So, you can do this. Diba, remember this is the circumference of the circle, diba? Then remember, we need to lock this in. So, we need to put dollar. Put dollar sign. Alright? Dollar sign. Then, after that, you multiply that with this one. Tama. Remember, the angle of the sector is this one, divided by this one, then multiplied by 360. Yeah, kasi you have to multiply with the angle. With the angle of the sector. So that you can come up with this answer. And that is the circumference. Then, we try to bring down everything so that we can get that answer. So, these are the answers in centimeters. Alright? Teka. Di siya tama. Kasi yung mga cholis, our circumference is way too big. I wasn't expecting something like that. Kaya pala, I forgot to divide that by 360. So, dapat, it should be like this. This one, tapos dollar sign. Diba, remember that is the circumference, diba? Circumference of the real circle. And then, multiplied by the angle that you want. Multiplied by the angle, diba? Wait lang, Angle, diba, remember this is the angle of the sector? The angle of the sector, you have to multiply that together. Tama. Then, divide by 360. Bakit divide by 360? Kasi po, diba, remember, if you don't divide your answer by 360, your answer will be wrong. So, you have to divide by 360 as the angle. Okay? And then, you should get, hay nako, ano ba yan? 0. Yan. So, that should be the correct answer. 14.998. Then, we apply this for the rest. Diba, remember why kanina I put dollar sign? Because the dollar sign will show us the reference formula. Okay? Then, we apply it for the rest. And then, we sum up everything up. The last step that we do now is this. Once we go here, type sum, and then click on the cells that you want to sell up. If it adds up to 43.96, you are correct. Does it? Yes, it does. But that is the circumference of one circle if it just so happens that it involves the what you is pi times the diameter, then times the angle of sector, then divide by 360. Tama? Pero, if you want the radian formula, it will go like this. Diba, remember the radian formula goes like this. Ang radian formula ay 7, which is the radius, diba? 7 times the angle that you want, this one, tapos lock that in with dollar sign. Dollar. I think you better wait first. Diba, remember you have to lock it with dollar sign. I cannot hold two gadgets at the same time. And then after that, you multiply that with 3.14, which is pi, then divide by 180. This should be your formula. See this formula? The 7 is the radius, tama? And then this one is the angle of the sector. The angle that you want. And then multiply it by pi, then divide by 180. Would you still get the same answer? Yes, you still got the same answer. And even if I were to extend the Microsoft Excel chart, it would still be the same. Then, after this, you see this tiny green square here. Click this thing, drop it down to where you want it to stop. Ah, yeah, kasi nga mga cholos, it was wrong. Kasi po, that's only for one thing. Dapat it should be applying for the rest. Sorry. But ano naman, it should apply for the rest of it. Ah, gets ko na. Kasi po, it should not have a dollar sign pala. Para when we bring down, it's everything. So, yun. So, when we bring this down, yes, we should get the same answer. And then, click here, if function. If this one is equivalent to the sum of everything, and then, logical test, true. If positive, you say, correct. If not, try again. Just like that. Correct. It sums up. Right? So that's how you get the circumference of the circle, of the sectors. But you need to add it with your radii. Kaya naman, that's the reason why this one, click this cell here, plus your plus the diameter. Okay? So that should be 28. Then you bring it down for the rest, and it should be something like this. Even the last one, okay? Yan. So dapat this should be your final answer. If you were to add up with the radii. Okay? So yun. Now for the area of the sector, madali lang yan. To get the area of the sector, remember the formula that I taught you? There are two ways on how you can do it. 1/2 times radius squared times theta. So ganito siya. Diba remember, to get the area of one circle, it's supposed to be 3.14 times 14 times 7 squared. 7 squared is 49. Tama? And then that's it. The area of the circle is supposed to be 153.86 square centimeters. Now, if we were to get the area of the sector, madali lang yan. We can do it in two ways. Either we do 1/2 times the radius squared times theta. Remember, if we were to do this, it would go like this. We type here the word product. Diba when we say product, we multiply all the numbers. Then choose a number that you want. Starting off at 1/2, diba? 1/2. Then, second number is 7 squared, diba? Because we are multiplying that number. And then, the third one is theta. That's supposed to be the angle that you want, which is here. Then the fourth one is yung, anong tawag dyan? Pi over 180. Would you get that answer? Yeah, that's what you should do. Then see this green square, bring it down, then sum up everything. If you get the same answer exactly as the first one, click on all the numbers. Did we get 153.86? At salamat sa Diyos, we got the same answer. Whether we do it the pi times the radius squared way, then multiplied by the angle of sector, or we did the radian formula. Now, if we were to do that, I bet we will still get the same answer din. Diba? So, yun. So, that should be the area of the sector for each. Okay? For the circumference, ito na yun. For love, it should measure 28.998 cm. For jowa, it's supposed to measure 25.89 cm. For flowers, that's supposed to be 22.27 cm. For heart, that's supposed to be 19.17 cm. For chocolates, that's supposed to be 16.068 cm. And then for the Cupido, tama, 15.55 cm. Yun lang. Then for the area of the sector of a circle, it's supposed to be, the area is, for the love, that's supposed to be 52.5 square centimeters. For Joa, that's 41.63 square centimeters. For flowers, that's 28.96 square centimeters. For heart, that's 18.1 square centimeters. Chocolates is 7.202404 square centimeters. And Cupido is 5.43 square centimeters. At yun lang. That's how we solve for the area of sector of the circle. And the circumference as well. Thanks for watching this video. If you find this video very helpful, leave a like. And thanks for watching. Bye!